So this broke overnight. R. Kelly arrested again, this time on federal sex crime charges, child porn, and sex trafficking as of 7:16 in the morning Pacific time, TMZ reporting, and they've just obtained a 5-count federal indictment. This out of the Eastern District of New York. They also include racketeering, several violations of the Mann Act, and allegations of forced labor. Now, according to this indictment and TMZ.com, R. Kelly and others engaged in a scheme to coerce minors to participate in sexually explicit acts on camera. The feds also say the purpose of the scheme was to promote R. Kelly's music, R. Kelly's brand, and to recruit women and girls to engage in illegal sexual activity with the singer. In the documents, federal prosecutors say Kelly and his crew traveled throughout the United States and abroad to recruit these women and girls. New federal indictments seem to violate claims of parents who say their children were essentially held hostage. The indictment also says the women and girls were permitted to leave their room without receiving permission from R. Kelly, including eating and going to the bathroom. They were also prohibited from looking at other men and to keep their heads down and call him daddy. We heard this on the Lifetime documentary Surviving R. Kelly. So he was arrested in Chicago on charges contained 13-count indictments returned in the Northern District of Illinois. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Northern District say the indictment includes charges of child porn, enticement of a minor, and obstruction of justice. Being arrested on a Friday is never a good look. Can't wish you good luck. I don't know what else to say. Moving on. Salt and Pepa responding to Spinderella's fraud claims. So basically, they're responding. Earlier this week, Spinderella was saying she's owed money on royalties. She's been shortchanged, and Salt and Pepa's banking off of the group name, but she's entitled to some coins. Salt and Pepa says, no, not at all. And sources connected to the group tell TMZ.com the ladies think Spinderella's suit is really about her own insecurities and feels like the third wheel. Ever since the 2007 Salt and Pepa show on VH1, Spin only a featured guest. TMZ broke the story. Spinderella sued them, claiming she got cheated out of royalties. Says Salt and Pepa excluded her from a bunch of gigs and appearances before getting axed from the group. She also says that she's entitled to that $125,000 that she's owed from their Best Of album. Spin and Pepa are like, not really. The duo claims they went out of their way to make sure Spinderella got her own shine during the group's appearance at the 2018 Billboard Music Awards. They say no member got paid for that gig, and Spin was well aware of that. So I even got into a little debate with my podcast co-host, Hey Girl Hey, which you can find on Apple Podcasts. But anyway, and Spotify or MediaToday.com. But I feel like she should get something. LaShawn, my co-host, was like, nope, she should have figured that out when it was time for them to sign a contract. I just think it's kind of messed up. But moving on, you know what else is messed up? Double murder and writing a song about it. So I'm in the car yesterday with my son. My son puts this song on. Don't ask me what the name of the song was. I just knew it was really dumb. But the guy in the song is talking about murdering a friend and giving explicit detail about the song. I'm thinking it was a joke. It's actually real life. The artist is YNW Melly. So he could get the death penalty for telling his story. It actually being true. Possible death penalty, according to TMZ. He was in court, flashing a huge grin, looking generally happy during the court hearing. There's footage of Melly's court proceedings that happened just yesterday on Thursday, smiling like a kid on Christmas, just, not really paying much attention while his legal team pretty much fighting for his life. It seemed like the rapper's upcoming trial doesn't have him scared at all, considering prosecutors have already said they're going to seek the death penalty. He's been sitting in a Florida jail for nearly 5 months after being arrested and charged in the double murder of his 2 friends. That's the trap.